Oh, this is Fanal over there. Look at that today. The magical forest. Beautiful today with the clouds. Perfect.
Maybe we should go there.
Yes, maybe we should go there. That's the other side now. Before we were over there.
It's just white cloud.
Anyway, you get the idea. There's a valley in between. So there's always sun on top.
That's right. There's always sunshine above the clouds. We should never forget that.
It's a beautiful place. Maybe we should just sit here and talk a little bit.
Here to see it.
Okay, so we made it to Fanal.
Finally!
We are obviously not the only ones here,
But it's such a huge
but it's
space.
a huge space. So we will find somewhere where we can start talking. I feel like we are postponing this part. We'll explore the whole island today, feeling alive and outgoing again, but won't catch you up, which was the point of this video actually.
We will eventually.
We will eventually. So we'll take 1, 2, 3 or 10. At some point you will be caught up. Today looks like the perfect day for Fanal.
Is there sunshine and clouds, white clouds?
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
I mean, partly too much.
Actually, now it's a big.
There's a big one coming in.
Cloud is coming, yeah.
Okay, anyway, we'll try to make it up there somewhere. It's getting cold.
It's a bit fresh, Wind is a bit cold wind. Even though it's really, really sunny. You wanna go up there?
I thought so. I mean, we can go up there.
It doesn't matter, it's kind of the same, no?
Oh, it looks beautiful. There's more trees.
It's also very beautiful here to sit. Lovely. Lovely. So gorgeous. I haven't been here for a while, looks like. So beautiful.
Yes. And it's more windy here.
Usually it's even windier. Today it's okay, but sometimes it's so windy and cold here. Obviously we're in the end of May, so it's nice weather. But it's beautiful. I'm so glad we were able to catch this fog and sunshine. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
And suddenly it's clear.
Hello.
We're back.
We are back. Finally. I know it took us so long to do this, but anyway, today
Yes.
we would like to answer a few questions, obviously, that people are asking us, and they've been sending us lots of messages, so thank you so much. It was really nice to receive those messages, to ask how we are and how things are. And also we met a few lovely people on the island, people who watch us, who love us, and it was so beautiful. my heart just warmed up, from those messages, and I mean the conversations, and
It's lovely to meet the
it was
people on the
just
other side. It's like
amazing.
we're talking to the camera, and while we know that we're talking to you, it's also nice to meet you.
Exactly.
And we met a couple of you, and they just expressed how much they missed us, which we did not expect
We
at
did
all.
not expect, honestly, we did not expect. And obviously, we stopped doing videos because of many different things that
Happened
happened
all
to-
together.
Exactly. So it's not like one thing, like in terms of my study. Obviously, my study took a lot of time and space, but it's also lots of other things, the timing, the work, and also direction. We were at that moment, we didn't know where to go. We knew that we need to change something, but we didn't know what to change at that time.
And we still don't know.
And we still don't know, and things are changing along the way. It's really interesting to navigate life that is moving so fast, much faster than it was before. I guess you probably already maybe experienced that yourself, or know at least that now life is moving faster than it was before. So, and as we speak, there's things are changing dramatically. That's why we thought we're not gonna wait until we know the perfect theme and the subject and direction and the goal where we're heading to. So we thought, like, just let's go for it, because now we have a little bit more space and time, because I finished my study, my naturopathic nutritional therapist, which I did study online and also physically in London. So I would travel to London. That's probably I'm the one who traveled the most. Michael was in.
I was always here,
Yes.
always looking after the island,
Yes.
and always waiting that my lovely wife is coming back.
Yes. And I was in London a few times to do my practical practices on nutritional practice in clinic. So in College of London College of Naturopathic Medicine. So that was quite intense. And now I have a bit more time, and we can just thought, let's just go for it and figure out along the way. Because literally, like even 2 months ago, we were thinking what we're gonna do, and now it's changing.
I mean, before we come to the changing, let's go back when we stopped a little bit, because we didn't have any plans to stop, really.
Yeah.
Right. So we continued in the first year of study, because it was a 3-year study, and I think we stopped around 2 years ago, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
So in the first year we still kept going,
Managed to do
and we
that.
managed that. But then from year 2 and 3, all the assignments and case studies and all that stuff got so much that she was literally like every single weekend sitting and studying or writing an assignment or essay or something.
Yeah.
So, and we didn't really go out much, which means like all the time that we got, it felt like we need to preserve that for ourselves,
The energy.
like the energy.
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't even meet friends as much as we
Yeah.
would like it to. Felt like it was like.
I think when we met Nelson and Celestina at some point, we were like calculating, like when did we see each other last time? And I think it was like 6 or 8 months. And it was like terrible, absolutely terrible. We missed that. We missed the going out. We missed the meeting friends. It's like all we got to do is like in the evening go our promenade, and we discovered we have a levada like up in Riviera Brava, like where we can drive like 10 minutes, and we walk there. It's like about 6-7 kilometers. So we did that, but I feel like it was just for us to
recover and
recover and
recharge.
relax and be in nature and de-stress. So, but then like at the beginning of this year, Lausa has always this ritual of doing she gets a workbook for like looking back to the last year and planning the new year and like reflecting on things. So she's very good at that.
Reflecting practice.
Reflecting, she has a very organized reflecting practice. I have like a very freestyle one.
But we learned this together.
Yeah, we
the
learn
last
this
couple of
together, and we
years.
enjoy it because it's actually really nice to reflect on things and look back, because we say like nothing happened or like we didn't really do anything, and then looking back and we said, oh, we actually did that and we did that. And like during this reflection practice, what we normally do is like we go through our pictures, like the photos on our phone, and that kind of helps us to go month by month to see what happened and what we did. And we just, while there still were pictures and photos and mostly screenshots of things, we didn't really create a lot of memories.
But I think we shouldn't make ourselves wrong for
No,
that.
no, and it's not wrong. I don't want to make us wrong. It's just, I just want to say that this was a kind of a reflection thing, that like we miss, not making us wrong, we know why we haven't had that many
We
memories.
have a good reason for
And
that.
there were really good reasons. Like we spent the last 2 years, not just like she's studying and I'm diving into work a lot.
I'm sorry.
This is my new hat, by the
to
way.
protect you.
Is this the right side? Yes.
Yes, of course.
So my new protective hat to have shadow all around. You don't want to join me? She also has the same hat.
By the way, sorry, you have someone. It's from
We just had a cracker.
cracker.
Like a,
I think I'm gonna
lunch-
put this hat on.
a
It's-
lunch cracker.
It's not really
it's beautiful.
fantastic, but I thought I'm gonna take it.
Partner look. So we did a lot of
Very
stuff.
short, so-
We did the study. I was diving into work and did a lot of projects, and we also took care about our health.
Absolutely, especially during my study.
Yeah, we got very
Discovering.
present. We got very present to the impact of not taking care about certain things or not doing certain health checks. And the time before, the COVID time where we were traveling, we didn't really have like a home base.
Yeah.
We didn't have like medical centers where we would be registered or we can go to and we can do extensive tests and some treatments and whatever we needed to do. And in these 2 years, we did kind of all of that. We looked,
Most of that, at least.
I don't know, the most of it. We did a lot of tests. We got proper health checks. We did all our teeth work. Like it's like a 2-year project doing all the teeth. We learned about the importance of oral health. So she learned about it, and I learned through her.
Yes.
Because every day when we walk on the promenade in the evening, she's sharing what she's learning. So I'm kind of caught up on all of that. So we spend a lot of time doing these kind of things.
And
which-
money too, I have to say, because teeth takes.
Oh, yes,
They are
it's-
very expensive.
Very expensive.
So I felt like we needed to sacrifice a few things to not go for holiday somewhere to do teeth,
Yes.
because it's
Saving money for doing all the health work we needed to do.
absolutely, because we do want to continue traveling, right? And this is like investment into our future at the same time, because what we're doing right now will help us hopefully in the future, you know. That's why, yes, so we didn't go anywhere. Saving, doing the health work and teeth, and maybe some of you know how it's how expensive it can be.
Yes.
So yeah.
So
anyway.
that happened, and yeah, we just realized when we went through the photos at the beginning of the year, doing these reflections, that there are not that many memories, and we kind of said like, now when the study is ending, and the weekends are free again, we just want to continue making memories, and we want to continue going out because we really enjoy doing that. And I feel like I just mentioned this before, like when I take the camera and we are just walking around in nature and like discover all this beauty, I feel alive. And I was missing this feeling, and that's going now from like why we came back, I guess. We have no structure.
By
here.
the way, this was your intention, or it was your idea to start YouTube channel actually in the first place?
It was my idea to start in the first
Because
place. Yes,
It's one of your creativity part.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I love it.
Me too. But
I don't know
you
why,
are
but
more-
I feel alive doing it, and I feel like when we do it, when we go out, we kind of do more, which is kind of the benefit for us. It takes time to film and to edit and to do all of these things, which I also enjoy. I feel it's a very creative process, but the commitment to post regularly, which we missed this last 2 years, It's just that we kind of have to go out to discover new things, which is interesting.
Good.
Yes.
So we covered.
I don't know if we covered everything, but
Why we stopped, we covered.
why we stopped.
What we did in this time,
Yes.
right? We did, right? And what's our future?
Oh, there's a little bird.
Beautiful bird. Oh my goodness.
You can't see the bird, but it's beautiful. I'll capture it if we can.
I'll try.
You need to be fast. Okay, it's gone.
Come back. It's so pretty.
It's gone. Anyway, distracting.
Distracted. And then where we were heading, like what's our goal and direction and things like that.
So, I mean, one part, like you mentioned, of stopping, or the time around where we stopped, was like that we thought we need to make changes. We were not sure what those changes were, and I feel like we still don't know. But we also learned that waiting until we find it out
Also doesn't work.
doesn't really work.
Mhm.
So I guess we'll figure it out together, and along the way.
If that's okay with you guys, because I know
So we,
it's not always maybe interesting to
yeah, we might experiment a little bit. You know, like we might try different things, because we want to find, like, we don't want to do always the same thing. Even the places are beautiful, but we want to kind of switch up the format, or we want to find something that is exciting, like for us and hopefully for you as well. So we want to continue travel, although this year we will be mostly here, because there's lots of those things that we still need to complete, where we need to preserve our resources a little bit. So this year we will definitely be here. Lausa is starting her practice as a nutritional therapist now, which is another thing, I guess, which we will figure out together, because
how it will look like. I have a few projects that I'm working on, which I will be sharing along the way. That's very exciting for me. So, yeah.
like
Obviously, number one is retreats, and I have already organized one retreat, which will be happening in July. This will be first retreat, but for professionals. We are bringing a doctor from London, one of our tutor actually, and so she will give a lecture for professionals to enhance their practice, and then obviously have a day out and in the nature and things like that. So I'm really excited about that. And also project number 2 is working with another hike guide that is Madeiran. One of our friends, you probably even know that.
you know Nelson.
Nelson.
You're talking about Nelson.
I'm talking about Nelson.
You know Nelson. Yes, of course.
But it's his wife as well. So
Yes, Nelson and Celestina.
Celestina.
Also, I think in this time where we were off,
Yes, they were really taking care of us. You know, they were bringing us out into the beautiful places which we did not record at that time. But
no, we actually did record a lot, because they
not
both,
everything.
not everything, but both of them made their guide, their hiking guide.
Qualification. Or something like this.
So they are qualified hiking guides now, and they also offer guides and building a little oasis with glamping
Yeah.
here on the island. So we will share more about this along the way, because we want to, like, Laus is already excited, can't wait that this is done and ready and available, because she would like to organize some events there as well. And yeah, we want to go out with, they are also very busy now with building this little thing.
So in that project with Celestina, who's a hiking tour, to go to special locations for the special Madeiran herbs and then general herbs that we have find on Madeira, special paths that we create together as like half-day workshop, where I talk about nutrition and also certain body system and how we can use certain herbs for our digestion and for our nervous system to kind of balance the stress all the stuff in the nature and all this type of workshops. We're in the process of it, so I cannot tell you exactly at this moment, but I will take you along the way. I'll be sharing this more and more once it's ready to, and even once our first workshop will happen. Maybe I'll show some few things. So.
No, we will try to share that.
And this is a project for this summer. We have also other projects to go to Lisbon and to mainland as well, to do some of the work stuff there, and also a little bit of
explore a little bit the
well.
mainland for a couple of days. So to switch it up, we would like to go to Porto and down to the south. So I don't know if
we've never been there. So.
We have never been there. We just kind of we went up like during the pandemic a little bit to I don't know what the name was, the striped houses, some beach, Praia Nova Praia, something like this. So we want to do that. We want to complete our health projects, our personal health projects. And
I know not for everyone will be interesting our journey of figuring out, perhaps, but I know there are people who are still interested to follow us and see how we are progressing and what we're doing. And I really, really appreciate you to encouraging us to just keep going. That's really, really help us to just keep doing things.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else?
I don't know. We should have asked for questions.
Yes. Anyway, so if you have more questions about our journey, please let us know in the comment as well. We will address them maybe in the next video along the way.
Yes.
I mean, you wanted to mention we generally wanted to mention about AI and all the thingy, but I don't know if it's the right time because
it doesn't really fit in this context.
Maybe not, but
it's a topic that we have
yeah.
on our mind a lot, because it affects, it looks like a daily changing, moving target, how it affects professional, like how professionals doing their work. And it also affects us, me as a software developer,
Absolutely.
her as a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning I was very rejecting this whole technological advance, and I thought it's a really bad idea. But the fact is we can't really stop it, and it gets very powerful. So we want to basically, I feel like there are two camps. Like two main sides. Like either you get fully into it and embrace it, or you're against it, right? So this is the two sides which I see, which kind of have this interesting discussions. I think we need to kind of follow along and learn about it, and kind of see what makes sense for us and where does it affect us, because some parts we can't really control, right? Like for example, for me as a software developer, like those things they learn to make apps and websites, and with a prompt it does all of that, which is highly interesting, but also slightly frightening if you work in this industry. It's concerning. So we are both keeping a lot of eye on that topic, and also like for Lausa, because we have people, they say like I was consulting with ChatGPT and it told me to do those things, which are generally not that bad of an advice, but they are not very personal. And I think this is a thing that we learned, that every single person is very individual.
Yeah.
And this is where her work comes in, and it will be very interesting to see how this growing use of this new technology, where people basically get their advice from,
we will cover
how that
I will mention maybe at
fits
some
together.
point how to use AI in
And
this
maybe
context more safely,
Yes, what things to look for and be careful about, or cautious. Just cautious. Like we should not You should not 100% rely on it, right? Makes mistakes. Okay.
I think it's
That
a
was
wrap.
like a completely different topic. I also wanted to mention that while we were away, we did record some things, and I'm toying with the idea to still edit those because there were beautiful hikes, and we went to Porto Santo, and we did various things.
So we did many things.
Not that many, but we have a couple of videos. I don't know if it's like 2, 3, or 4, and
Which means some videos will probably come up.
yeah, so we might
Yeah.
edit this material, and it is like in the past, but we might post it going forward at some point.
We'll see.
So we'll mention this in the video that it's not a current one, but I think there was some beautiful things that would be worth sharing. Yeah, so
I think that's
running
it.
out of things to talk about, and we're a little bit rusty, so excuse us for stumbling along.
But look at this view.
Yes, it's so beautiful. So I guess we will, while we're here now, we'll just go a little bit, touch the clouds, because today is the perfect Fanal day.
It is. Yes.
It's like picturesque.
Sunny and white clouds.
Yes.
Gorgeous. Because now we are entering summer season, and usually in summer
It's less often happening.
the fog and all this stuff. It's beautiful.
It's
beautiful.
absolutely beautiful. And there's not that many people.
There are
I mean,
many
I'm sure
people,
it's a lot, but
because it's very spacious, so people are just spread around this place, and it looks fine actually.
yeah,
Isn't it?
I was thinking that it would be more overcrowded,
No,
but it's actually not that bad. So yeah, then
Thank you
let's go
so
and-
much for watching
and waiting for us.
Waiting, yes.
Yes.
And we'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.
Bye for now.
Okay.
So before we leave Fanal, I thought we stop by the little pond, which is normally during summer just grass, but now there's still a little water, so a little pond. Normally it's just for the cows. It's very hard to see. Here you go. It's very mystical.
It's gonna open in front of your eyes. Wow, it's gorgeous.
You can hear the frogs. It's very magical.
I remember we came here once and the water was up to this tree. I remember we were standing here taking photo. It was beautiful. And the water is now a little bit down. But usually it can go up until the
Yes,
tree. It's amazing.
it's just during the winter season, and then in summer it's all dry.
I am surprised that there is still something
Yes,
by this time.
it's May, but we had lots of rain this year.
Mm-hmm. True. Very beautiful when you're here. Just you can't really capture that well on the camera, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's otherwise it's very nice. You could just sit here and
Sit here and be.